Once you get the permission to view this repository, you will have the permission to view this documentation page as well. I already cloned this repository and run it in the local, and I have set up the environmental variables here. So if you go to our documentation and click the getting started, to work with the WhatsApp Cloud API, we need to follow step 1 to 6. And I have set up the environmental variables, and I am getting the message as server is running on port number 5001. In this demo, we are going to see how we can create UberBot in WhatsApp. This is a bot we are going to build in this demo. So I just sent hi. So after I send the hi, it will send a message as welcome to Uber pickup location. So I choose the send location, and now currently I am going to share my current location. So now I am getting another message as to get the drop location. I just click the drop location, and I just click this send this location. After I send this location, I am getting one information, pick your vehicle. So I just click this vehicle list. So here car, tuk and motorbike. So currently I am going to choose the tuk. So now I have received the information about my booking. So that's all guys, and this is a demo we are going to develop. So you can see this is the idea. Passengers send any hi message to the Uber bot, and Uber bot is asking welcome to Uber, and we need to share the pickup location. So once we share the pickup location, then it will ask in the drop location, then that will show the available vehicles and prices. So this is a list of messages. So here we need to choose what kind of service we are going to use, car or tuk or motorbike or whatever. So once we select the vehicle, then we will get the information about the pickup, drop price, vehicle number and the arrival time, and the cancel button. So customer can cancel this service, and that's all. Now the time to find the suitable message type for this bot creation. We are requesting a user location. So this one and this one for requesting a user location, and this one we are showing a list of messages, and this one is for the template. So I am going to the documentation, and you can see if you scroll down something called message types. Just click the message types. So message types contains all the available message types in the WhatsApp Cloud API. First we need to request a location. To request a location, you can see 2B. So this is how we are requesting a location from the user using the Cloud API. And in the 3A, this is how we are showing a list of messages in the WhatsApp Cloud API. Now we will copy the function for requesting the location. So it is 2B. So you can see 2A and 2B requesting a location. I just click this one, and this is how we are requesting a location, and they have clearly mentioned we need to put this function in the API handler. So I just copy this one, and I go to my code and expand the util and API handlers. I paste it here. 3A for sending a single list message. So I just click 3A. This is a function for sending a single list message. I just copy this one and go to the code, and I paste it. In the third message type is a template. So I already create a template. You can see I have mentioned 5 parameters. So pickup, drop price, vehicle number, arrival time, and moreover it's having one button, that's for quick reply. Now we will create a request for this template. So I am going to the documentation, and you can see something called templates. In the templates, test in Postman. So I copy this one, and I open my Postman, and I am going to clone this one. I just click duplicate, and after I duplicate this one, I click the body, and I Control A and Control V. They have commented template name here. My template name is test1. So I just paste it here, and the language is English US, so I can keep it as it is. And the components, in the components they have mentioned place all required header, body and button component objects here. I just delete this one. In the header we are having an image, so in the header we are having an image. So there are two ways we can send the images. One is using the link, another one is using the ID. So in this case we are going to send the image using the link. I copy this one and I paste it here, and I put the comma, and I just click beautify. Second one is a body. So body having 5 variables. I just click here, click the body. If it contains more than one parameter, you should be add like this. In my case, my template containing the 5 variables. So I just paste it like this and put a comma and again click the beautify. This is 3, I want more 2. I just copy and I paste it here. I have modified the variables for the body parameter, and after that there's a one button. That button type is a quick reply. So again go to the templates, and here in the button you can see quick reply. I just click this one and I just copy this one and go to this postman and paste it here, and again I need to click the beautify, and you can change the payload as well. So in this case my payload is cancel. Now I have created a postman request for my created template. So I just click send. You can see I'm getting the success code 200. Meanwhile I receive the message in my mobile. That's exactly look like this with a different image. So once it's working fine in the postman, then time to replace this request in our code. So I'm going to the documentation again, and you can see in the top request boilerplate. So I just copy this one, go to my boilerplate, and API handlers in the bottom I paste it here. Function name, I am going to name this one as send book template message, and here in the template name test1, and language is English US. That's fine. So while copying the components from the documentation, you can see there's another option for copying for the API handler. So what I want to do is I want to copy this one and paste it in this code base. So I have done this one. Now our request for sending the template messages is ready. Now try to understand the session. So session is to track the user journey during the chat. So whenever we receive any messages in the bot, we are starting a session. After that, we are sending a message to get the pickup location. So once customer sharing the pickup location, so this session will going to end. So again the new session is starting because we are asking a drop location. So likewise you can see session is used to track the user journey during this chat. In the session 3, show available vehicles. So once we show the list of available vehicles, we are expecting message from the user to select a vehicle from this list. So this is considered as a new session. So likewise session is important to create the WhatsApp bot. So if you go to your model and expand the session, this is a schema for the session: ID, phone number, and current path. Just focus on this diagram. So we are receiving a hi message from the customer, and once you receive, instantly we are sending a welcome to Uber pickup location, right? Then only we are starting the session. So likewise you can see after we starting the session, so once we receive the pickup location, then instantly we are sending the next message to ask the drop location. So likewise you can see flow is coming like this: 1 and 2 and 3. So likewise I have designed the entire flow. So now I am going to that code and expand the controllers, and I just click the webhook.ts. So you can see your business logic start, and to do your business logic I just delete this one. So here I am going to write a logic existing session. So whenever we receive any of the messages, that will come here, and this part we are checking in session model, is there any session associated with this phone number. So if it contain any session, that will come to here and consider as a existing user with the session. But this part, this is a new user. As per our diagram, first we need to send the message, then only we can start the session. So to send the message, as you know, previously we created function called send location request message. So I just copy this one and I paste it here, and here like I need to click the quick fix, and I need to import from the util API handler. And after that it's expecting two things: one is receiver's mobile number, another one is a text message. So here the receiver's mobile number is phone number, that is coming from here, phone number, and after that the message. So in this case I am going to send a message as welcome to Uber pickup location. So I send the request, then I need to start the session. So to start the session, what I am going to do is I am going to type this one with inside the if condition. So this is promise guys, that's what we need to put a await here. So it's asking to put await. Okay, so here what we want to do is update the session. So as of now I haven't created any of the session, so I'm going to create the session first. Create session. So in the create session I need to mention, you can see, phone number. So I just provide the same phone number what we have provided here as well. Okay, then that is fine. So I have created the session, but in this case you have to do a little modification. If you go to your session.ts, welcome payload, right? So we no need any payload as welcome, we need the payload as pickup location. So likewise I'm going to put the session's name here, pickup location, drop location, and the vehicle selection and the booking info. So I have created 4 sessions: pickup location, drop location, vehicle selection, and the booking info. So while I am creating the session model, so I need to put that pickup location. So this is a pickup location, right? The first session. So while creating, I name this one as a pickup location. Now you guys see we send a message and we created a new session as a pickup location. So now we want to wait for this pickup location, right? So here I'm going to create a switch case, guys. So inside the existing session I created a switch. So inside the switch I'm going to compare the existing session current path. So currently the current path is pickup location, that is coming from the payload. So I copy this one and paste it here. So I need to import this payload. Click import. It's fine, I just put the break statement here. Let me explain it again. So if a new user send a message, so we are getting the phone number and checking whether is there any session associated with this phone number. So if it not contain any of the session, that will come to this else part. In the else part we know this is a new user, so we are sending a message to get the user's location, pickup location. So and we are creating the session. So while creating the session, what we are doing is we are creating a session with the current path as a pickup location. So once customer responds, again will come here in this part existing session. So this time user have a session because we created a session here, and that's contain the current path as well. So in the current path we are checking the pickup location. So by default while creating we are having the pickup location. So in this case we need to check whether we are receiving the exact location information or not. For that purpose, if you go to the documentation, there's something called webhook response. So after that you can see something called location. So I just copy this one. I need to paste this one inside the message validation.ts. So in the message validation.ts I just paste it. I'm going to call this location check, and here I need to pass the body param. So those who don't know what is body param, that is coming from this one, the request. So I'm getting the error because I need to import this one. Click quick fix and update from the message validation. That's all. And the else part I just put a log. I am going to the location again, and this is a code for getting the latitude and longitude from the user response, right? User's pickup location. I copy this one and paste it here. Anyhow we are not going to work with this kind of a business logic. So once we receive the location message from the user, the pickup location from the user, so we need to send another message to get the drop location. You can see this is in the 3. So I just type send location request message. Here I need to put the phone number. So second parameter is a text message. Please share your drop location, and I need to put await again. Okay, so I just complete this one. And as usual, so once we send this one, we should have to update the session as drop location. To update the session, there's something called update session current path. So here we need to provide the existing session ID, existing session dot ID, and second one is the new path. So in our case, our new path is drop location. So that is from payload drop location. So you guys see, please share your drop location and the welcome to Uber pickup location. The both are in the code base, right? So instead of doing like this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the constraint. So I have created two constraints with the export. So I'm copying this one. So I'm going to replace this text. So I just put it here and I need to import. I just click util constraint. So likewise I am going to replace here as well, drop location message. So now we have updated our session current path as a drop location. If a message comes again, we want to handle that next path as drop location. So here again I need to validate the drop location. For validating the drop location, so I am going to copy the same code and paste it here, and in the else part I put the same error message, drop location. So inside here again as usual I will get the latitude and longitude. So after I get the drop location, I need to send all available vehicles. If you go to the documentation, message types, and I am going to click the single list message. So this is the interface for importing the properties. Anyhow, this is by default come up with the boilerplate. So we no need to copy and paste it, but you need to understand what exactly is doing. So I have copied and pasted the code. So list body contains three things: body text, footer text, button text. I am going to import this one. So import from util types. After the list rows, I am going to import this one as well. I just import this one as well. So you guys see what I have done is I just create a list body with three things: body text, footer text, and the button text. So this will come in the list body, and this will come to the footer, and this will come to the button text. And after that there are three type of list. One is for pick up the car, another one for the tuk. So those who don't know what is tuk, this is auto, and third one for the motorbike. So after that I just put row 1, row 2, and row 3 inside the single list, and I pass a single list here, and list body is this one and the phone number. After I send the message, I have updated the session current path. So I update the session current path as vehicle selection. So I copy this vehicle selection. Anyhow, we need this one. So I type case vehicle selection and break. So make sure to put the payload in the front. So in the vehicle selection, this will come as a list response, and we need to filter the value. For getting the list response, I am going to the webhook response, and I just click the list, and I just copy this one. I am going to the message validation and paste it here, and I am going to call this one list replay check, and I am passing the body param, and make sure to put the if condition here. So in the logs I have put expecting list selection. So this is how we need to get the ID for the selected list item. I copy this one and I paste it here. Anyhow, we are not going to work with any of the business logic, even though you need to understand what we are doing. Here you can see selected ID is 1, which means user selected the car, is 2 mean user selected tuk, and 3 mean user select the motor. So after that, what I am going to do is I am going to send a template message. So those who don't know why I am saying the template message, so here, so once we receive the vehicle selection, we need to send the template message. So we created a template message called book template message. So the phone number, and here again I need to update this session. So that purpose I am going to put the if condition. So I need to put the await, and here I need to update the session. So I copy it here and paste it here, and this is not the vehicle selection, this is for the booking info. So now I have updated everything correctly. So now time to test our bot. So there's a one website called pingy.io. So here the port number, So in my case port number is 5001. So if you in case if you having using 3000, just change it. So I just copy this one and I paste it here and hit enter. So this is giving the two URLs, one is HTTP, another one is HTTPS. So I just copy the HTTPS and I paste it. Make sure this is correct. I hit enter. I just click enter site. So this is working fine, server running on the 5001. So I need to copy this one. So I'm going to demo application of configuration. I click edit and paste it and put webhook and my verify token Prasad, my name. So I put it here and click verify and save. After that click the manage and make sure to enable the messages and click done. In right side I have opened the WhatsApp bot, so which I created. So I just send a hi message. So after I send the hi message, instantly I am getting welcome to Uber and pickup location. So now I am going to choose the button. You can see the I am going to choose this button, send location button. So after I choose the send location button, there something is coming to share the current location. But if I hide this one, I can able to ping the exact location. But in my case, I am going to share my current location. I just click the first option. Okay, I have completed the first option. Secondly, I am getting please share your drop location. So here I am going to choose the drop location. I just choose the drop location and I just hide this one, and after that I can able to go to this location. Over the button you can see I am going to click this over the button, this one I am going to click here. I am using iPhone, that's what its UIs look like different. I just click this one. So currently I have sent the drop location. So now I got pick your vehicle powered by botstarterkit.com. So I just choose the vehicle list, right? I am going to choose the vehicle list. So once I choose the vehicle list, I can see so car 150, tuk 100 and motorbike is 50. So likewise it's showing all the information and I just choose the tuk, the second option, and I just click send. So after I send this one, so currently I have received pickup first param, second param, because you know why we are getting this kind of first param, second param, third param. In that API handler, we have put the names as like this, right? First param, second param and third param. So anyhow we have achieved the exact thing. I hope you guys you love this video and please make sure to subscribe the channel and thank you so much.